Boom, baby. We are live. Welcome to Interview with the Man, episode 693. Dating in the West is a bad deal for men. We're talking about cheating women today and just these deranged psychopaths on TikTok who just post about their terrible behavior. I'm going to give you an update on the fast and so much more on today's episode. Don't you turn away.
Make money, make muscles, learn game. If you're listening to me, you're a hot dude. The hot dude life is not about your physical appearance. The hot dude life is a mentality. The Hot Dude Army is a global network, and the Hot Dude Army is everywhere. Decrease your judgment of others and increase the judgment of yourself. You belong to the streets, huh?
100%.
It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
This is a textbook example of really good game.
All right. Welcome aboard. Today we got a good episode for you guys today. How's everybody doing? A good morning from Tokyo, Japan. It is cold today. And a little update on the old fast. So 2:30 p.m. today. Gonna break it. We are 2 hours, 45 minutes away. As you can see, I'm at my wit's end. Mental clarity yesterday was through the roof, though. What does that make it? 24 times 4 is 96 plus 12, so 108, and then add 3, so 111 hours fasted. So let's get there. You go. I'll give myself a wow. Yesterday I think I went a little yesterday I woke up and I just felt amazing. I had so much strength and so much clarity. And from the research I've done, it says that like the reason it happens is because your body's like, okay, like we need food now. Like absolutely right now. So we need to gear you up. And you know what's funny, because my stomach is just dead ass empty, is like I felt primed and ready to fight. I felt super clear. My stomach was empty, and like I just felt super sharp. Like if I were to spar somebody full contact, I would fucking kill them. Okay, in a video game, because we're in the first 4 minutes of a YouTube video. We don't want to get demonetized. I love Susan Wojcinski. But I was dialed in, man. So then I went to the gym in full MLD fashion and crushed it. Hour in elliptical, hour lifting weights. But lifting weights is a little flat, man. I'm telling you, you guys need carbs for exercise. The quality of your exercise absolutely hits dog crap when you have no carbs in your system, period. I don't care what anybody says, okay? I don't give a shit. And then after that, I was feeling bad because my workout was flat. So I went and walked for an hour and a half. Clocked in about excuse me, clocked in about 14,000 plus steps, and then came home and zonked out. Here we are in the final stretch. Couple of things. So I have one Giga Chad friend here in Tokyo. The dude is like 6'3", like 195 pounds of just like pure muscle, like literally like, I don't even know, like 9% body fat. Him and Brandon Carter. And we're talking, and my weight has kind of been like, the first day I dropped 6 pounds, and then my weight has basically stayed the same for day 2, 3, 4, and then this morning, like day 4.5. Okay. A couple of things that are kind of weird about that. My body seems to be fighting back against this aggressive fat loss thing. It should have dropped more fat according to these guys. But another thing is this too, like, and then this is like literally not cope, because I know everybody says, like, everybody copes when they say shit, but genetics do play a role in this. Or the other thing is, I'm just trying to leave no stone unturned, or I do have a pretty bad sweet tooth, not gonna lie. So potentially I could maybe be pre-diabetic or diabetic or insulin resistant. I don't know. But I am going to go see my doctor as soon as possible here in Japan and get a diabetes test. And then also I am going to get a continuous glucose monitor. It's one of those things like you inject yourself with something, and it gives you a live glucose reading. Okay. Um, so what it does is, like, as soon as you eat food, you can like take your iPhone and then like touch it to the sensor, and like the NFC chip in here will get data from the device. It's actually a multi-billion-dollar device. Abbott and Dexcom actually have a gigantic, like, multi-billion-dollar market share on this. Dexcom exclusively is making these continuous glucose monitors, because your blood sugar is everything. Remember I told you guys yesterday about blood sugar. Blood sugar is seriously probably the number one thing keeping the majority of people fat. And 11% of Americans have diabetes. Do you understand? 1 in 10 people have diabetes. Do you understand how fucking crazy that is? It's insane. It's totally insane. But I'm determined to get to the bottom of this. And then I'm going to be putting all of this into a free course for everybody. I'm going to put into a fitness and health course. So if you're needing help losing weight, because I am putting myself through the fucking ringer right now. Like, I am literally starving myself to figure this shit out. So I said all that to let you guys know I'm not going to stop until I figure this shit out. And you'll see. Just mark my words. You'll see. Also, what else was I going to say? There's one more thing. Oh, so today we'll see. I was going to talk about live streaming, prepping my food that I'm going to break the fast with at 2:30, but I might have to push that window forward because I have to go meet a lawyer here in Tokyo. So, we'll see. As you can see, I'm kind of frazzled and all over the place. Yeah. So it's all good though. It's all good. I'm excited to reintroduce some food into my system. And then, on Wednesday, heading to Bangkok, Thailand. It's gonna be lit. If you're in Bangkok, hit me up. And yeah. So before we get going, don't go ahead and smash that like button. Like is the most important metric here on YouTube to determine whether the video is valuable or not. And then also, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. We also have the Telegram alerts channel. I'm going to send out the alert right now so you can get alerts for the show. And yeah, let's get this party started. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about just these series of bad things I've been seeing on the internet. It just blows my mind. But at the same time, you do have to remember this. Here's the real pill. Okay. God, TikTok, you're so gay. All right. Here's the number one thing I want to show you guys. Okay. Oh, damn it. She deleted it. God damn it. Ah. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Who saw the hockey player story time? Damn it. Fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. This bitch. Shit. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Did anybody see the fuck? Shit, man. I wanted to fuck. God damn it. These bitches, bro. These bitches. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can find it on Old Faithful X. Can't believe this bitch deleted that shit. Oh, mega gay. Mega gay. Oh man, I had this. Oh, it was the best story to show you how like quality guys are leaving American women. I gotta start screen recording all this shit. Wow. Just wow. Oh well. All right, let's just do something else. When I'm sharper, things will be better. I assure you. But in the meantime, smash that like button. Oh, they played it on Pearl's channel? I will go to Pearl's channel right now. Let's see it. Thanks, Brooklyn. Just pearly things. Let's see. Pearl is on the ball, bro. I love her. Let's see. I don't see it. Oh. Yeah. Oh, but looks like Pearl doesn't play. Let's see. Yeah, she did cover it. God, Pearl is just a fucking Giga G, bro. I love her. Oh, well, we're just going to handle today's shit. So here's the deal, okay? As you guys know, I am the chief leader of the Passport Bro movement. And my dog, I think she wants to get off the bed. Come here. Give me 1 second. Stop wiggling. Say hi to everybody. Look at the most masculine dog in the world. Say hi. I get daddy so many girls. Jesus. Psychopath. All right. So we're going to talk about TikTok. Okay, let's talk about the real thing here. All right, TikTok. TikTok in America is 1,000% controlled by the Chinese to send the most disheartening, morale-breaking things ever to the public in order to destroy our population, and it is working swimmingly. All right, it is absolutely working swimmingly. All right. So, taking a look here, and we're going to talk about a couple of things. So first thing is this redhead, bro. Okay. This is an example of a modern woman in the West. Now, here's the thing. Okay. Here's the bottom line. I have been doing coaching now, direct one-on-one coaching with men since 2019. There is no better person on the planet. There is nobody on the planet that is better than me for male one-on-one coaching and group coaching. Money Muscles Game Frame. There's no better coach than me. Period. I'm the best in the world. I am the absolute best in the world. Guys come to me and their lives are permanently changed. Permanently changed. They make more money. They get quality women. They find women with low body counts. They get in happy, healthy relationships. They change their body. They start their own businesses. They get more money. I am crushing it. Our monthly coaching right now, dude, we are crushing it. Dudes are getting job offers. Guys are closing 5-figure deals. Guys are closing 4-figure deals. Okay. Like $5,000 to $8,000 deals, all profit. Okay. For some of you, may not be a lot of money, but for others, that may be a lot of money. Okay. But there's no one better than me, period. And the number one thing that I have noticed, okay, is that if a person does not come from a stable family with a healthy upbringing, that person will have a very hard life. And in the United States of America, the Black community is the canary in the coal mine. 3/4 of all children born in the Black community come from a single mother household. And that is not a dig at Black men, because women are the number one people who are destroying families and relationships via divorce, because they can run to big daddy government and get a welfare check or alimony or child support and then do whatever they want. But the reality is what they end up doing is creating criminals and whores for society. Okay. So now that's the canary in the coal mine. Now, in addition to that, look at all the other races, the white community and the Latino community. Not surprised at all, the Asian community is the one with the lowest amount of divorce, because Asian societies have been around way longer than the white society and Latino societies, and they're less westernized. They get what works. Okay, these are some of the oldest populations in society, in human history, so they understand that men and women should stay together. Also, there's a gigantic correlation with IQ and divorce rates. Higher the IQ, lower the divorce rates. Lower the IQ, higher the divorce rates. Lower the IQ, higher the poverty. Okay, IQ does matter. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You can sit there and cry about it, cry racism, blah, da, 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 da. I don't give a fucking shit. You're wrong. Sit down in the corner, be poor and stupid and angry, or if you want to be right, you can sit there and be fucking poor, stupid, and angry, or you can get the results that you want. It is an absolute crucial component. Now, what you're seeing now, because I remember I'm going to be 38 here in a couple weeks, right? I have been around for quite some time, and the degradation of our society is directly tied to the feminist movement, no-fault divorce, and the courts. The United States legal justice system there's no justice in it. It is a completely corrupt financial machine. That's all it's there for, is money. That's all these fucking lawyers care about. It's all these fucking judges care about. It's all these cocksuckers care about, is just money. Money, and that's it. Because if you looked at the data, they would understand, holy shit, single mothers are ruining society. But you can't say that. Why? Because they want to fucking financially extort these single mothers as much as possible. They want to pull as much money and votes out of these uneducated idiots, quite frankly, who are ruining society, and they don't want to fucking rock the boat. That's the truth. That's not hate-filled. There's nothing like anger about that. That's just the fucking truth. So, that being said, this is the aftermath now. You are seeing a legion of crazy motherfucking people and crazy women, because in America, society is just endlessly jerking these women off. Like, you can do whatever you want. You want to go to space and make a bigger company than Elon Musk and become a mother of 5 and still have 6-pack abs, and every time you have your husband, you never have a fight. You have mind-blowing orgasms every time. There's never any trouble. There's never any discomfort. Just la-di-da-di-da, perfect life. You can have that, girl. And if you can't have that, it's probably because a man is stopping you. That's the craziness that these girls live in. All right? So, okay, that leads us to chicks like this. Okay, this chick is totally insane. Okay, and she has all of the red flags that are indicators of somebody who came from a broken household. Okay, so take a quick look here at our first video as to why dating in the West is just a bad idea if you're looking for a quality woman. You're just gonna have to do way much more work. Look at this real quick.
Oh, hey girl, what's going on? Are you just laying in your bed on your phone?
So, couple of red flags. I know in American standards, God forbid you judge a woman, but this chick is overweight. She's very young and overweight, so that's like red flag numero uno, right? Another thing is, if you take a look here, non-natural hair color. Okay, that red hair is not natural. That's a red flag. Okay, septum piercing. All right, and she's white. But just check it out here. Listen.
Get up, bitch! Stop being lazy! Get out of your bed! Put on makeup! Go out! Go be a whore! Go be a slut! You're only gonna be this young once! You're only gonna be this hot once! No, I'm definitely gonna get hotter. 3 rules! Manifest, manipulate, medicate! It's simple! Go do it! Now! God!
Let's just watch that one more time.
Oh, hey, girl. What's going on? Are you just laying in your bed on your phone? Get up, bitch! Stop being lazy! Get out of your bed! Put on makeup! Go out! Go be a whore! Go be a slut! You're only gonna be this young once! You're only gonna be this hot once! No, I'm definitely gonna get hotter. 3 rules! Manifest, manipulate, medicate! It's simple! Go do it! Now! God!
Manifest, manipulate, and medicate. I mean, that does sound like the typical white girl recipe for disaster, right? Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Because I mean, if you look at the amount of people that are on like, drugs, like medicate, like antidepressants and all these things in the United States of America, like the data is just through the roof. It's all women. It's mainly white women, right? I think it's 1 in 4 women on the United States of America are on antidepressants, and these things totally ruin your life. Okay, now don't get me wrong. Like some of these things are good. Don't get me wrong. Like some people, you do need SSRIs and all this shit, but I would argue to say the majority of these things are net negative, because you're just masking the problem. You really are. And then the side effects for those things are just terrible. Absolutely just awful and terrible. Okay. And that really is just that's that girl right there. That girl just definitely just hates men. That's just the bottom line about it. Okay. She is just not a happy individual. And the fact that she is openly admitting, like, she has to, like, you have to, like, manipulate people, like, that's just the hallmark sign of a terrible person. You have to understand, as a guy, your instinct of what you want in a woman, it is out there, but in the Western world, it's just way harder to find. Way harder to find. Okay. And I just think that, I think there's a lot of disingenuous people out there online saying, like, if you can't find a high quality woman in America, it's because you're a loser. And no, mathematically speaking, if you're a guy trying to figure things out, and you're not getting results, like, the probability of it being you is pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, you're not even looking for a needle in a haystack. You're looking for, like, a needle in, like, fucking stack of dog shit. It's that hard. You know what I mean? So, I just got to tell you, like, every time I go back to America, it's just like everybody's fatter, everybody's crazier, everybody's more miserable. And it sounds black pill as hell, but the thing is this, though: if you do the work, what it takes, which is controlling what you eat, managing your time, focusing on making money, because you can make a lot of money in America. There are money-making opportunities everywhere in America. You quickly elevate above the rest of the fucking plebs out there, and you can have a successful life. You can have a good and successful life. But when you see chicks like this, and, like, even you think, like, oh, that girl's, like, she's cute, whatever, you start rationalizing that you can change her, whatever, you're just heading for disaster. Okay. So this is funny. I'd rather stick my dick in a barrel of burning oil than sleep with a white Anglo chick anymore. Oh man. 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 Okay. Yeah, they're just wild. They're wild. And even girls in Japan, like, who have septum piercings, they're just wild as fuck. Like, they're just totally wild. Real quick though, I want to put a poll in the chat, just anonymous poll, and just be honest. Okay, I'm not gonna call anybody out. I'm not gonna make anybody, but I'm just gonna ask you a poll real quick. Are you consistently getting laid as a man? Men only. Vote in this chat. Okay, I'm gonna put that, and then that's like at least 1x a month. I'm gonna put that in the chat. 1x a month. I'm gonna put the. And I'll put that there for you guys. Just vote anonymously. You don't have to write your name. If you vote with by typing in the chat, I'm not gonna pull your name up on the screen. But I just want to take that. And if you for the guys in Rumble, come over to YouTube real quick and vote for me. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds on the clock. Please vote because I'm trying to see what's going on here. And we got 22 votes. I want to get those votes up to 100. So we got 25. Get them up. 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 26. Keep going. Keep going. Cool. All right. Keep going. We got 34 votes. I'm going to keep that up. I'm going to pin the poll actually. So it's at the top of the thing, but I just want to get a poll. So I'm not trying to humiliate anybody or make fun of anybody. Oh, hey, speaking of Rafferty and your wiener, did you see Hormozy's latest video talking about how to become a millionaire in 2024? He used a hot dog salesman as an example, and I thought of you. Okay, and which made me a great business idea. You should check it out. His latest video, How to Be a Millionaire 2024, complete blueprint. Okay. So, and then, it's very valuable information. We'll be breaking down that entire Hormozy video in my monthly coaching, by the way. I'm going to show you how it's related to my business, and I said my billion, Freudian slip, and how it's related to my business and how I've generated, a few mil. Anyways, going back to the crazy, she comes back for part 2. Okay. And let's take a look here.
My cat is better than your cat, and I know because she told me. I love her more than any boyfriend I've ever had or will ever have. If I had a boyfriend, I would treat him badly. So I bought her literally the best cat treat ever. I mean, I didn't buy it, obviously, because the price is like half of my rent, but KBS Pets was kind enough to send one to me, so I'm unboxing it for my spoiled little brat cat that I love so much. I think animals are better than people, and I'm not saying that because I'm a weird loser that doesn't have any friends. I've kind of run out of things to say.
You probably are a weird loser that has no friends.
Hey, now, I never really do voiceover videos or unboxing videos. I wanted this video to be like...
And this is fucking K fucking Susia. Shoes inside, you dirty peasant. Gross. God, red flags galore.
Aesthetic, but it doesn't look that great, so I'm just kind of relying on my beauty to make it look good. So here it is. It's so cute. I love how it matches.
Look at that fucking Jesus. Oh my God, dude. That is fucking hilarious. This bitch is fucking broke. This bitch is broke and talking shit on YouTube or on TikTok like she knows something. What is this? What is this fucking thing? A Nintendo Wii and like a 19-inch tube television? Oh my God, bro. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Hold on, let me show you. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna show you something. Let me see if I can actually, I'm gonna try and show you my fucking TV. These broke bitches are so miserable. This shit is fucking hilarious. Here, let me see. All right, here we go. There we go. I'm gonna have to move my monitor. I have like so many monitors. Let me see if I can do this. I want to show you guys this because this is just fucking hilarious. And that's another thing, guys. When you see these girls that are like talking shit like this, 9 times out of 10, these are miserable people who like they just can't even fucking support themselves financially. They're just like miserable individuals. Let me see if I can get this cat. Can we? Okay, hopefully this doesn't disconnect. Look at my TV, bro. You can't really see it. Back up. You see it? That's how your boy's living over here. Look at this thing, bro. How can I do this? Miss me with your poverty, bitch. Oh boy. Oh boy. Totally fucking hilarious. Totally fucking hilarious. So that, like, when you see these girls losing their mind on TikTok and losing their mind and like talking shit about men, you got to understand, like, they're just miserable. They are just like a miserable, unhappy people. And what do? They blame men. I mean, we're like the complete opposite. She has this dirty ass fucking shoes in-house lifestyle, this nasty little fucking small TV, and her old Nintendo Wii. I can't even get my PS5 that a beautiful woman bought for me. I didn't even pay for my fucking PS5. And you know, there's levels to the game. Just got to play it right, boys. And everybody can do it. But when she's on here, like, shit talking people and saying, like, all men are trash and, go be a whore, manipulate, manifest, medicate. Like, you have to understand, you can't, like, they're too young and stupid. You can't go through life being a dirtbag and expect good things to happen. It's just not, that's just not how life works at all. At all. Okay. And I got my cute, adorable dog, my cute little white dog. She has a black little evil cat. Big difference there.
Matches my decor, and Gigi clearly loves it. Clearly.
I don't know if that music is copyright friendly. She definitely lives with somebody. That's just not her house. So, and another thing about this chick too, right? So if you take a look here, that was on, real quick. So looking at here, right, that is on this is the same chick on August 16th, 2022. So that was last year. Okay. And if we go back to this other video, right? She's gone from that to like here. And this video, this was before that. So she's gone super crazy. And now she's entered this like jaded stage of like, okay, I hate men and manipulate men to like, I just hate people and I like my cat more. But if you go through life just saying like you hate people, you hate you like animals more than people and stuff, the problem's you, man. The problem's you. There are great people out there. Like, life is, I keep on seeing myself flash in the background of this TV. It's kind of weird to be streaming and then looking at yourself on your own stream live. But yeah, it's just like it's an absolute red flag because there's great people out there. Like, I'm happy to be alive. My life is good. You know what I mean? If you're going through life and you're like that angry and miserable and hating people, like, dude, the problem is you. The problem is 1,000% you. Okay. Going back to the poll, we got 62 votes. Guys, we want to get those votes up to 100. So I need 38 more of you to vote. And after you vote, hit the like button. This is very, very, very important. Please vote on that poll. Are you consistently getting laid at least 1x a month, one time a month? So come over from Rumble and vote on that if you can. This is important data. There we go, 63. Got one more. Continue to vote as the show goes on. So I'm going to show you now. And it's funny. All these are from TikTok, bro. Okay. And here's another episode of The Average Modern Woman. Take a look at this. Average Modern Woman Part 1. Okay. This one's a real quick one. It's a quick 6 seconds, but take a look here.
Get the fuck up and go be a hoe today. Because tomorrow, it's not promised. Get the fuck up and go be a hoe today. Because tomorrow, it's not promised. Get the fuck up and go be a hoe today. Because tomorrow, it's not promised.
Okay. So that is from user City Girls Up. Okay. And I want to talk to you about that, but I want to show you another one real quick. Okay. So with this chick too, here's just a series of them. Okay. Now here's a white girl doing the same thing. Okay. Because we have all different breeds of hoes in the Western world. Okay. Real quick. Take a look here. All right, so one more time. So again, so you can see here, all the red flags are evident. So multiple tattoos, not wearing a bra. So dressing extremely provocatively. I think her nipples are pierced too. Excessive piercings are also a red flag because it's a form of self-mutilation. And if they're self-mutilating, obviously not mentally healthy. Okay. So there is that. And then we got part 3. Okay. And here is multifaceted breakdown of a simp and his concubine.
You would never cheat on him? Never.
Huh? Wait, what'd you ask?
You would ever cheat on him?
Yeah, I would, but he wouldn't.
Whoa. You would never cheat on him? Never.
Huh? Wait, what'd you ask?
You would ever cheat on him?
Yeah, I would, but he wouldn't.
Whoa.
Right there, it's over. If your girl will go on an interview and talk to a complete stranger, and the interviewer's like, "Would you cheat on him?" and she's yes, she's done. She's out. She's 1,000% out. And look at this dude. And look, you could tell the dynamics of the relationship too. Okay. He's hugging up on her, but she's got the hand up on his chest, pushing him away because she's not really digging it. Watch.
Yes. You would never cheat on him?
And see, look, she pushes him off right here.
Never.
Huh? Wait, what'd you ask?
You would ever cheat on him?
She pushes him completely off because she wants attention more than she wants that guy. Because she gives all her priority to the interviewer here. And then she embarrasses him.
Yeah, I would, but he wouldn't.
Whoa.
And she knows she's got him in pocket. She knows she's got the upper hand on that guy. Right? She pushes him away. So one more time. Let's try to get a viral clip here. Me and the squad. All right. So here's a breakdown of why this girl is actually not into this guy. So step one, you can see the body language. She has her hand on his chest right here. She has her hand on his chest, and that is not a good indicator right there. That's for her. She's pushing him away. And as the conversation continues, this guy right here, all right, old boy here, he feels threatened by all males. So he immediately puts his arm around her as the interviewer comes up to him.
You will never cheat.
Pulls her in. You see that? He pulls her in. And if your girl really loves you, she's just going to let go and be like completely smothered in your chest. But the body language doesn't match up, and then her verbal language doesn't match up next. Watch.
Cheat on her? Never.
Huh? Wait, what'd you ask?
Will you ever cheat on him?
Yeah, I would, but he wouldn't.
Whoa.
See? So she pushes him off, and then she humiliates him with the words, and this fucking guy doesn't understand the most important part.
She belongs to the streets.
Gotta go. Got to go. Sad state of affairs. Shout out to Elmo 5151 999 super chat. What do we do with our modern Western women? Will the culture die? We want what is to die, obviously. What is the future of this nation? Right here, bro. This is your only option in today's day and age. And I know you guys don't want to hear it. You got to level up. Listen, I started the Passport Bro community recently, right? We got 160 something plus dudes in there, right? And a good amount of these guys kind of came from like David Bond's PUA, kind of like we can just endlessly chase girls and everything's going to be okay society. But a lot of these dudes, they really aren't maximizing their potential. And I'm in there. I'm like, bro, like you're a little fat. You look a little fucking unhealthy. You have bad personality. Like I'm in there like having to tell these dudes like, yo, there's some massive changes you need to be making. Like you're not just going to go overseas and it's like the magic cure all right? Because that's just a shortcut. You may be able to get some girls, but the most girls that will be interested in you, there is, when you go to these third world nations, guys, I'm talking Philippines, Thailand, Colombia, everybody and their mother's going to Colombia. Colombia is so fucking played out. If I see somebody going to Colombia, I'm like, all right, bro. Like I went to Colombia in 2016. All right. Colombia's played out. But when you go down there, you have to understand, anytime you go to a third world country, a big part of your sexual attraction is the financial side of things. The financial side of things, okay? There is an absolute financial component to it, okay? And so that is something a lot of guys don't want to realize. And so they'll put up with, oh, you're a little fat. Oh, your teeth are a little yellow. Oh, you're a little fucking weird or whatever. But I am telling you, in order to maximize the quality of your life as a man, you have to focus on money, muscles, game, frame. And I am living this shit. I am literally starving myself to make myself look more attractive and be a better role model for people as well. I am in this with you guys. I am here with you. I'm doing this too. I am not from an ivory tower talking down on you. I am telling you this is the way, and there is no other way. You have to get better. You have to level up. There's no fucking shortcut. You hear me, you fucking guys? There's no fucking shortcut. You have to get smarter. You have to get richer. You have to get stronger. You have to have rock solid frame, or you're going to get eaten the fuck up. I assure you. Okay, these women are predators out here, bro. Not all of them, but if you're an uneducated guy and you're just like, I'm just going to get money, right? You're just making yourself a fatter calf for a fucking stronger psychological predator out there. There are levels to this game that you guys don't even fucking understand yet, right? That's why I'm going fucking red in the face, screaming into this mic every day, because the reality is the standard of men has also fallen. Because if you didn't grow up in a house with a strong masculine father where he was the man, he was the alpha man, and your mom was in pocket, your reference point for a successful relationship is skewed. It's fucked up. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know that you don't know. You have unconscious incompetence. Okay? So this right here, this is the only way. But I'm telling you, when you do it, you focus on money, muscles, game, frame. Life is easy. Guys, I have enough money right now because I've done all the work that I could just fuck off to some third world country and dollar arbitrage and live like a king for literally the rest of my life. I could sail off to the fucking sunset and die right now if I wanted to. I am set for life. But I am on a mission from the fucking Lord himself. I swear to God, the only reason I'm alive is to help men. That is all I obsessed about. I am constantly, like, from the moment I wake up, I'm coaching to the moment I go to sleep. Every single day I'm coaching somebody. There's not a single day that goes by that I'm not coaching a man. That's why I'm the best in the world, okay? There's no better masculine coach than me. Viewer count, subscriber count, fuck all that shit. I don't give a shit. The world will catch up. The world will realize, okay? But I don't give a fuck about the world. I'm looking for a few good men who want to turn their fucking lives around. I'm looking for a few good men because I don't need many. I just need a few good men. That's what I'm looking for. And if you're ready to commit yourself to Money Muscles Game Frame, I'm telling you, the world is your fucking oyster, guys. The world is your oyster. The amount of dudes that are fat, lazy, depressed, and stupid is only going up. And if you go the opposite direction, it's just supply and demand. That's all it is. Supply and demand. You continue to be a rare product, you're going to go up, 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 up. I have my friends in Tokyo. I got a friend. He's 39, Giga Chad, running through hose. American dude in tech, probably watching live right now. I got another friend, also 39, British dude, like tremendous Giga Chad, Jack shredded, helping me with my fucking shit. All right. All running through girls, not a problem. Doing well, 6-figure salary as well. No fucking problemo. Me, bro, I got women for days. For days. For you guys that think like, oh, when I get older, you know, the well's gonna dry up. No, it doesn't. That's feminine thinking. For women, a 38-year-old woman, bro, you might as well just put her in a wheelchair, you know, like fucking old Yeller, take out back behind the farm,
soldier,
and boom. Obviously just joking, but I'm telling you, it's out here. This motherfucker, Ben Tucker, this guy is in his 40s and he is maximum Giga Chad. Maximum Giga Chad. Okay? And cleaning up. You guys don't get it, but you got to do the work. You have to make money a priority. You have to make fitness and muscles a priority. You have to make game a top priority. You have to make frame a top priority. And if you don't, you're fucked. You are irrefutably fucked. Failure is your destiny. I assure you. I totally assure you. Because these chicks out here, they have all the practice in the world with all the simps in the world. They're a master at manipulating. They're a master at deceiving who they really are. And when you get sharp, you can find the ones that are good and the ones that are bad. They're trying to manipulate you. You can manipulate them right back, get that booty out of them for free, and you are good to go. All right. So shout out to Ben Tucker, $10 super chat. Let me read it right quick. Hey, let's see. Streamlabs.com Billy, post that in the chat for me real quick. Streamlabs.com / Modern Life Dating Channel. If you want to make a direct donation in the chat, straight to me, MLD. And we're going to go here to the tip history. And he says, your sir. I don't even know what that means. Hey, here he is right there. Appreciate you, my G. Appreciate you. Okay. So have a hat $100. Yes. Have a hat. I have. But you see that, bro? Most guys won't even notice that right there. The her pushing him away and doing that shit. And that dude ain't gonna dump her. That dude has no fucking self-respect. He's not gonna date her. Okay. So let's continue. And I'm gonna there's an added on to this right now. Okay. Here's another one. Another ratchet. Here we got a light skin ratchet black girl. So we got a ratchet white girl, a ratchet brown girl, and now we got a ratchet black girl. Let's take a quick look here.
I slept with cousins. I've cheated on 2 of my boyfriends.
How many boyfriends have you had?
3.
So damn near all of them.
I cheated on my freshman boyfriend with his best friend, and I said it wasn't real, but it was. It had to happen. It had to.
I feel like that.
No self-respect. No, and here's the funny thing about cheating. So, and I'm gonna break it down right now because when like people, like what's that one song like now? And they're like, and layer women, ladies is players too, or some fucking hip hop trash. It's a remix of an old, I think it's a Pete song, but they're like, because girls is players too, or some shit with some broken fucking English, some embarrassing shit for American culture. You guys know what I'm talking about? What's that song called? Let me know. Your flowers, sir. Oh, thank you. It didn't come up like that on the chat. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, to quote John Zerka, you're all whores. I mean, well, is he? Come on. Is it this song? Coy Leray player? Maybe that's it. But female players don't exist, bro, and I'll tell you why. I mean, they do, but I'll break it down how it's a losing game for them, and it's not something to celebrate.
Impressive thing I've ever done? I don't know. Cheat on my boyfriend and not have him find out.
This is a television camera,
Yeah, it's an old boyfriend.
but he's finding out right now.
No, it's an old boyfriend, not the one I'm with now.
So, but the boyfriend is finding out on television right now.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
cheated on
fine.
him?
Sorry, Ben.
Why'd you cheat on him?
I don't know. The guy was a famous athlete.
Which famous athlete?
I can't say his name.
Give us his initials.
TJ.
What sport does he play?
Hockey.
What team does he play for?
Florida. Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Addicted to clout. Addicted to clout. What a dumb fucking person. What a absolute moron. Cannot even keep her fucking mouth shut. The internet autist will figure this shit out.
Okay, so he plays for Tampa Bay. His initials are T and J. Tyler Johnson.
Okay, I have to go.
We got two more. Or actually, no. We got a couple more things here. I got three more, and then I'm gonna break down why. I know it's getting despair, like it feels like despair, but take a look here real quick. And I do want to make a quick like caveat. Now, look, I want to make, because I want to give a healthy perspective on things. Now, are all Western women like this? Certainly not. Certainly not. Certainly not. But are the majority of them like this? Absolutely. So you got to have a game. You got to be sharp. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. You got to level up or you're going to get got. Period. Okay.
How much money would it take for you to cheat on him? A lot. A lot? How much money would it take for you to cheat on her?
Nah, there's no money.
There we have it, folks. This is a solid couple. How much is a lot? Like above 10 grand. Above 10 grand? I mean, yeah.
These peasants, bro.
She could buy you some pretty nice things with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 10 grand. I was gonna say like a mil, but I mean,
No. All righty.
but yeah, I hope this proves that men are kings. And
Yep. As soon as she says that,
She belongs to the streets.
you're out, baby. If a woman really, really loves you, okay, then she'll say no. She'll say there's no money. She'll say there's no. They know the right answer, but women also know when they got you in their pocket. Okay, They know when they got you in their fucking pocket, and they know what they can get away with and what they can't get away with. You know, that's why you got to be consistently inconsistent when dating with them. By the way, guys, we're almost at 100 votes. Please continue to vote on the chat. Are you consistently getting laid at least one time a month? Ben, I already know your answer. You're getting laid enough for the entire chat. I love Ben. Ben is a great friend of mine. He's a good role model as well for all you young boys out there and young men in general. Guys, what the fuck's going on? Only 76 likes, and I've been streaming for a fucking hour. Get those likes up to 100. What the fuck? Come on. Somebody says in the chat, MLD and Zerka would be crazy. Zerka reached out to me a couple times, but then I was like, hey, let's talk. And he's just like, he's another streamer with like a attention span of a fucking wooden spoon. So it's all good. Okay. Take a look here. This is on Omegle, a site where you just confess to strangers.
Tell me your biggest secret.
I'm cheating on my boyfriend with like 5 other guys.
I'm confused how he doesn't know.
Because I have a separate account.
But why not just break up with your boyfriend?
Because I love him. Yikes, bro. No, you don't. It's always mid girls too. It's always girls that look mid. You know, girls, well, the hotter the girl is, actually the lower her body count typically is. It's girls that are like 6s and 7s that you got to watch out for because they have low self-esteem, so they give the pussy up quick, and they feel ugly, so they use sex as validation. So you gotta be careful with that. What a dirty little hoe, huh? Unreal. Unbelievable. And then last one here we got here, and then we're going to the whiteboard. You know it's about to get real. Okay. Now this bitch here puts out a fucking 3-minute long video. Story time. I cheated on my boyfriend. Again, these girls will do anything for clout. They will literally do anything for clout. Okay. Take a look here.
Get ready with me while I tell you a story about a time I cheated on my boyfriend and don't regret it. Now, I would like to preface this by saying I do not condone cheating. It's not healthy. It's not good. But I tried.
I'm pretty sure this nose looks fake. I think she got a nose job. So that's like a fucking symptom of low self-esteem.
To find, the light at the end of the tunnel in every situation. And let's just say the situation brought me back to life and made me wake up and realize that I was not happy. Now, to start this off, you should know that I was in a very, very toxic relationship for...
Always the guy's fault, never their fault. When cheating is 1,000% the cheater's fault.
About 3.5, 4 years, and things weren't going very well. Now, where the issue started is my ex and I were preparing for Valentine's Day. And right around the time of Valentine's Day, he decides that he is going to go on a boys' trip to Scottsdale, which I was fine with. I didn't mind when he went out of town. But he lets me know the dates on it, and I start laughing. I was like, excuse me? I was like, that's over Valentine's Day. It was like, it fell over a whole weekend, and I was like, what are you talking about? Like, we have plans for Valentine's Day. We had reservations to a really nice restaurant, and he was just making adverse plans to go off with boys on a boys' trip on Valentine's Day. Now, this man was slick. So what he did was he had remembered that my girlfriends had talked about going on a trip to Mexico when we had been all hanging out a few weeks ago. And he's like, oh my God, you go on a girl's trip, I'll go on a guy's trip. And in return, I'll pay for your plane ticket for you to go. And I was like, but I don't know, kind of a trip, with my girlfriends seemed like a good idea. So I agreed. Now, as I'm taking off to go to Mexico, I realized this man has only bought me an economy seat. And that's fine. Don't get me wrong. But if you are a man and you mess up Valentine's Day to go on a boys' trip and you're sending your girl off somewhere else, at least get her like a Delta comfort seat. But I was, in the back in economy, and it was fine. So I take off, heading off to Mexico with my girlfriends. And we get to
So right there, going on a girls' trip.
She belongs to the streets.
It's over. It's over. There's no girls' trips in this relationship, bitch. No. What are you going to Mexico for? The fine dining, the cuisine, the beach with all your girls who are all girlfriends. It's hoes going with hoes.
To Mexico, hanging out, having a great time. And all of a sudden, I see this guy's Instagram story that looks just like where I'm at. And it was a guy who I had met in Atlanta, out and about, but he had moved to a different state. And so we kind of kept in touch with each other, but just as friends. I met him when he had.
We just kind of kept in touch with each other just as friends. Womanese translation. This guy was a potential backup plan in my mind. That's exactly what this is. This guy was a potential backup plan, and let's see how it finds out. I haven't watched this yet. I always do live reactions. Let's see what finds out.
Had a girlfriend. He had me whenever I had a boyfriend. So the second that I see that we are literally in the same place, same location, I reach out and I was like, hey, we should all get together, because everyone knew each other who was associated with this group. And let me tell you, this man, beautiful. Probably the most beautiful man I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'll just go ahead and have to say we're going to need a part 2, because I need to continue, and I'm getting hot thinking about how cute this guy is.
So if she has a current boyfriend, right? First things first, he's got to dump her, okay? Because she's sitting there. Anytime a woman, if you're in a relationship with a woman and she is thinking about her ex in a positive way, or tells you like she can't get over some guy, she's ruined. She is totally ruined unless you like really work hard to be better than that guy. And you got to see pictures of that guy. You got to see his fitness, his fucking, it's just not worth it. You're better off going and finding a new girl that hasn't been ran through. Okay. Because it's just going to be trouble. It's just going to cause you hell. It's just going to cause you hell on fucking earth. That's all it's going to cost you. You're going to be stressed out. You're always going to be worrying. Okay, what is this bitch doing? Can I fucking like, if you're with a girl and she leaves your presence and you're worried like she might cheat on you or something, you got to get rid of her. It's just it's not good for you. It's going to fucking eat away at your fucking mind. It's going to eat away at everything. And you're just going to lose your fucking mind and you're going to go crazy. And the relationship is eventually going to go and head south. Okay. So let's go to part 2 here.
This is part 2 of me telling you about the time I cheated on my boyfriend. This is part 2 of me telling you about the time I cheated on my boyfriend. And
I'm trying to make this
part 2.
How can I not make this fucking bigger? Oh well.
Of me telling you about the time I cheated on my boyfriend and don't regret it. So I reach out to the guy and we make plans to all get together that night. He had a big group, I had a big group, and so we all decided to get together. Now, one thing I will say about specifically Tulum, Mexico is it's super romantic, but it's also big time party atmosphere. It is one of the most beautiful places, but it's definitely like a man-made put together place. It's meant to be romantic. So I would like to really preface that. So we get to what is like the biggest, I guess, club bar there.
It's meant to be romantic, aka don't take any responsibility. It is not my fault. The man was beautiful. My boyfriend was being mean. The place was set up to be romantic. AKA, I don't want to take responsibility for the literal fact that I am a cheating whore.
Or whatever you want to call it. And his group of friends, my group of girlfriends are all, kind of hanging out. Turns out he was there for a company trip. But nonetheless, we were having a great time. And about that time, everyone kind of starts tapering off towards the end of the night. He looks at me and he's like, let's go to the upstairs little quiet place. And I was like, I tried to go up there earlier. Definitely can't go up there. This is just like a little private area. And he's like, we'll go. Let's go. Now, before we get to the good part, I'm
just quick game lesson right there. So the dude, this is how you pick up a whore, guys. All right. So the dude knew his shit, and he knew that she was down, and so he moved her to an isolated area so he could make his move. And he took the lead. As a man, you have to take lead in seduction and everything. And he took the lead, and let's see what happens after he took the lead.
Going to give you a little bit of detail about the relationship that I was in, because once we get up to this private area, that's whenever it got spicy. My ex and I were in a situation where he had cheated, and I was having a really, really hard time wanting to like touch him again, or, you know, wanting to be intimate, or even when we were like in bed together at night, there wasn't a lot of touching because he had cheated. And every time he touched me, that's all I could think about. And so that made him start being less romantic. That made him start trying less. Stop trying less. And so it wasn't good. We were not in a good place. And so back to the private area.
We were not in a good place. So how did I decide to alleviate this? Go to Mexico and get fucked by a stranger. Hilarious.
My ex was not the most showy guy. He was not someone who was going to walk up to a door guy and just get you in. Never did that. So we started hanging out in this little private area, and we are taking tequila shots that are neat pours, may I add. You weren't getting shots there. They were pours.
Women who drink are whores. Period. Okay. I don't date women who drink alcohol. If they drink alcohol, I'm like, okay, this is you right here.
She belongs to the streets.
If she drinks alcohol on the reg, guys, banish you to the streets where you belong, Jezebel.
She belongs to the streets.
Not on my watch. This room got one room. This relationship has one room for that degenerate, and that degenerate is me. Okay? No, thank you.
Pours, and we were downing them. Now, so to keep going back on this place was super romantic, and I had been dating someone who was no longer super romantic towards me. He would do nice things here and there when he wanted something, but that was really about it. And so I was in the super romantic place with this guy. We were having great conversation. He was asking me all these questions about myself, and I fell for it. And so he asked me, hey, my company has the entire resort across the road, hotel, whatever you want to call it, rented out. We can go do whatever we want there. He's like, let's go swimming. And I was like, you can't go night swimming. He's like, yes, you can. Again, this guy was making things happen. We're going to have to go to part 3. Sorry, this is juicy story.
Juicy story of whoredom. Great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And again, the man is taking the lead, moving her to another location, further isolating her. That's a player move right there, isolating the chick.
So this is part 3 of the Get Ready With Me, while I tell you a story about the time I cheated on my ex and don't regret it. So again, this man is making things happen. We go over to his resort, but my resort was along the way. And I was like, hey, I need to get a swimsuit. And he's like, no, you don't. And if you're my dad, please stop watching. I know you're watching this. Please stop, because you're not going to like the rest of this. Anyways, we get to his pool, and there's like a grotto situation, and it was really, really pretty, and it was really, really cold. So we hop in and hop just out just about as fast as we got in, because it was freezing. I won't go into full detail about the rest of the trip, but we ended up spending the rest of the trip together. While I was there, I also ended up finding out that my ex, while he was in Scottsdale, was literally sitting with paid-for girls at a nightclub. Great. With all of that being said, I had one of the most romantic trips with someone. I had a blast and a great time getting to know somebody, and actually
getting to know somebody. Here, this is out right here. So glad to get to know you.
Realizing that I deserved way more than what I was getting in my current relationship. I finally realized that even though I had been in this relationship for all this period of time, I still deserved the spark. I still deserved the romance and the touching and the kissing and all of the above. I realized I deserved those things, and it pulled me out of a rut. And I know everyone has heard the High Infidelity song by Taylor Swift, Do you really want to know what I was doing April 29th? Do you really know how he brought me back to life? However it goes. When I say that this man pulled me out of a rut of a relationship where I thought that I was just going to settle for the bare minimum in a relationship, this man wasn't even prepared to spend Valentine's Day with me. He didn't go above and beyond whenever it came down to the little things in life, and it ended up transpiring into me cheating. Now, I will say whenever I got back to Atlanta, I was pretty quick to tell my boyfriend what had happened. It took me a little bit of time. He knew I was acting funny, but I finally popped off one day and just was like, I deserve better than this. I want more than this. I figured out what I wanted, and it's just not this. Now, this kind of gave this man a wake-up call, and he was like, no, I'm not losing you. He wanted to try and make things work, and I just realized I was not happy, and there was no way that anything he could do would make it work. We even started trying to build a house together, and I still was not happy.
This woman deserves a fucking doghouse at best.
Realized that there was something else out there that I wanted, and ended up going and seeing this guy in the different state that he had moved to, and realizing I was really, really missing something in the relationship. And so
Yeah, a crucial component called integrity.
do I, think I handled things properly? No, but I don't regret what I did because I'm happy now and I know what I want. So this is part.
There's hope in the comment section. How dare him be sitting with other girls while I'm sleeping with a random on vacation? Did you listen to anything about him cheating previously or how women were paid for? Doesn't matter. You don't want to be with someone, leave them. No justification for cheating in my eyes, no matter how many excuses you have prepared to justify it. Exactly. Okay. And look, look at her username, Rotten Peaches. Fucking phenomenal. These comments, I'm glad you're able to realize you deserve better before you got any deeper in life with dude. You go, girl. Yeah. Yes, the spark. Plus, he's hot as fuck right there. He's hot as fuck. So a couple things. If you're dating this girl right now, you got to dump her. This girl is 1,000%.
She belongs to the street.
Streetwalker, infinitely confirmed. Okay. Infinitely confirmed. And so that leads me to the next thing. Okay. That I want to talk about here real quick. Let me, how many, bitch only has 20,000 followers. You dirty hoe. Let me see something. Okay. So I want to pull up a study real quick. Okay. So this is a study by the Institute of Family Studies. Okay. And it has a phenomenal chart here. I'll put this in the chat for you guys as well, because this is not me just, I'm gonna give you the gangster fucking real life perspective from out here doing that damn thing. And then I'm also gonna put it up for the boys in Rumble here, the Rumble boys. There's that. And guys, go ahead and smash the like button, get that like to 120. We need 120 likes, please, and thank you. We're gonna take a look here real quick. For these women that want to get married, because the majority of them do want to get married. This is the study here from the Institute for Families. And does sexual history affect marital happiness? Okay, this is a traditional thing. You've probably seen this all over. And now, so taking a look here, figure one is the percentage of married adults who report one lifetime sexual partner by sex and birth cohort. Women is the yellow, and then men is the blue. Okay, so as you can see, this is the 19 at the bottom here, the 1910. Actually, can we open this image in a new tab, make it bigger? Okay, I'll just reshare this. Give me 1 second. So looking here, just control plus this. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Anyways, you can see here the data, 1910s, 1920s. women were, and then 1920s World War I, obviously. So you can see here, as time has gone on, women have become more promiscuous, right? And that's just documenting up to the 1980s. Okay. And then if you go back down here, women's number of lifetime partners and chances of being very happy in one's marriage. Okay. So the baseline here, one partner is a 64%. Okay. Two partners, 60%, three partners, 61%, four partners, 54%, 58, 52, 59, 57. So you can turn this to go down in regards to the overall baseline of happiness. And in addition to that, the divorce here is looking like it also, hold on, let me read this 1 second. 64 respondents report very happy marriages. Only 3% said their happiness are to have pretty happy unions. Also, Americans have less exciting in the media would lead us to believe. The median American woman born in 1980s has had 3 sexual partners in a lifetime. The median man has 6 partners, but only 4 if he's a 4-year college grad. Okay. First column is based on estimates. Women who slept with their spouses are 65%. Like, we're very happy. Yeah. Okay. Therefore, the decline is statistically somewhere. I don't know. The lowest odds marriage have 50% baseline model. According to women, we've been 6 to 10 lifetime partners. Yikes. Women have are a bit more likely 57%. Interesting. 57%. That's a definitely drop there. I'm trying to understand the probability of divorce. That can't be correct. This is 1989 to 2016. A second, third, fourth caveats introducing. Oh. Okay, the second column includes a measure of whether respondents have dissolved previous marriages. In other words, whether they're in a first or higher order marriage. And also just like when you are, the probability of you getting divorced once goes up after you've been divorced, or divorced twice goes up after you've been divorced once. And see, this is what people don't talk about as well for men, because actually men, the more partners you have, your baseline, your potential, baseline for happiness also goes down as well. High body count does affect men as well, and people just don't want to fucking accept that. And that's why you see some of these guys are like infinite players in their 40s and just still chasing bitches, collecting STDs and fucking trauma along the way. You got to get out. That's why it's in the front end of the introduction to this video. You learn the skill of dating, you find a good woman, and you get out. You go do something else with your life, because you're gonna stay in this shit forever. You're gonna go nuts. Okay. Taking a look here now, the figure 2 is the relationship between sexual history and marital satisfaction. Okay. And looking here, like I said, the percentage does go down. I think this is a pretty big sample size. This is 6,471 women. So as you can see, one partner, they have a 72, I would say approximately 72.5% chance of being happy. And then 2, it drastically goes down to 65, big drop. And then here it kind of tapers off. 5, and then goes up a little bit here, which is kind of an anomaly as it goes down. Or excuse me, God, I'm looking at men. Jesus Christ. So for men, I think men are happier just in general to get sex. And that's a big part of what marriage symbolizes to men. But then 2 goes down, 3, 4, 5, 6. This isn't as strange for, I guess, because they just, another thing is this too. When you do date a bunch of girls, right? It's not that you're looking for what you like. You're looking for what you don't like. And you isolate, what you don't like, and then you try to find a girl who has the most of what you don't like. That's the successful thing to do. Okay. So looking at the women here, 65%, and then, women just, that's crazy how 4 partners just drops them hard. and then 6 to 10, and then 11, 21 plus. You know, I've dated girls who have body counts that are 20 plus, and they're just like genuinely disenfranchised with men in general. Okay. This stat, this thing goes, far deep, and I put that in the chat for you guys. But I wanted to explain some common sense stuff to you, because when they talk about women being players and all this trash, and like they're trying to glorify horror culture, quite frankly, I want to break it down for you. Okay. So, and for you guys fighting in the chat, can you stop before I ban all of you? Okay. You guys are all like, honestly, bros, you just like grow up. All of you. Stop it. Stop it. Big Daddy MLD is going to come down there and bitch slap you all. Okay. God, you leave your iPad open, and what do? They fucking draw all these things. I love you. Here's a little doggy. Jesus Christ. Delete. Swear to God, bro, girls are hilarious. All right, take a look here. So here's the deal. Okay. Okay. Let's say. All right. So here's the deal. Okay. Here's why women being whores and being whatever is just bad for them. Okay. Remember, let's just say this represents a chick. Okay. All right. And every body she takes, she gives away a small sliver of herself to the man. Okay. And let's just say represents the man. Okay. And so she takes that, and now she's latched into that guy, and then she could give the rest of herself here to this guy. Okay. But the more slivers she gives away to the next guy, the less of herself she has to give. Does that make sense to you guys? Every part of her she has to give away to start that initial connection. And then she has less of herself to give away to the next guy. And when these chicks go, so one thing is this, first things first, when they do this, right, and they give themselves away, they have less to give away. And then typically when they're doing this, they're like, when women sleep around, it's not a good thing. They're inherently lowering their value, and they know it. And the chicks that are constantly like saying, go out there and sleep with men, get sleep with men, all these chicks, they usually all have daddy issues. They always have some kind of deep, broken self-esteem thing going on that is causing them to think that this is a good thing to do. And it is not. It totally is awful. And that's the problem with the West, is because you have this shit playing on the music. You have the mainstream media on every avenue telling girls, go out there and slay, go out there and be a whore, go out there and sleep around. And then none of these girls are getting the lives that they want. They're all fucking medicated and on drugs, and making cats unhappy by adopting them. And then they wonder, like, oh wait, where did my life go? Like, why am I so deeply unhappy? So it's a lie when they're like, oh, females are players. Like, they are not satisfied individuals. I know these girls. I've talked to girls. They're like gorgeous girls. They're career girls, right? They make a lot of money, but they have like a 20 plus body count, and they're just jaded and miserable. And they just think like, and they've given up on men, right? So it's not something that is going to be beneficial to you. You know what I mean? It's sleeping around is not something that's good for women. It definitely has an effect on them. And then they bought into this whole independent woman culture lie. And you can see the fucking the aftermath of it now, of broken and sick and culture in the United States. Okay. You know, so, you know, when you're a high value guy and you're actually out here doing what I said earlier, money, muscles, game frame, and you're knocking it out of the park, you know, you see a high level of female selection to you. And you also see a dark side of female selection, which is like women cheating on their boyfriends with you, women cheating on their husbands, right? I don't do with that. I don't deal with that shit at all. If they're going to do that, like, you know, you can.
She belongs to the streets.
I don't want that juju on me, quite frankly, because, I mean, that shit'll just come back and get you eventually. I don't need to deal with that. There are plenty of hot single bitches out there that I could score with. I have no time for putting that kind of treachery in my life. So, you know, it is eye-opening for sure. It is totally eye-opening to just see it from that perspective. And this is why you got to learn game. This is why you got to maximize yourself as a man. Because once you have more inherent value, you know, you got a good body, you know, you make good money, you know, women are interested in you. That is how you enforce your frame, right? Your frame is enforced by those three things. And guys, if you're in a relationship with a girl that like you constantly have to rationalize, like, well, you know, she did do this, but like she does a good girl and she's this and she's that and she's this and she's that. And but like you're rationalizing against your internal dialogue, you're heading to a bad place, because you're at the end of the day, you're just betraying yourself. You're betraying yourself and you're coping hard, and it's not going to work out. Like, you got to be true to yourself as a man. You got to have some self-respect and you got to have some dignity. So there's that. If you want more help with this, I can help you out. Go to modernlifedating.com, book a one-on-one consult with me today, or go to modernlifedating/monthly. Tomorrow we have the free consultation Friday. Pick up the phone, give me a call. I'm going to be doing consultations all night long. The show typically goes 2 to 3 hours long. I will be fully carbed up, fully proteined up, charged up, ready to go for the show tomorrow night. So come get your fresh, mentally refreshed MLD. And then the poll, real quick. Thank you guys all for voting. 135 votes. So it looks like, are you consistently getting laid 1x a month? 41% of you said yes. 59% of you said no. If you want to fix that problem, okay? If you want to fix that problem, I assure you, I can help. I've helped millions of dudes with my content. You will be no different. You do what I say, I will change your life. Go to modernlifedating.com/monthly. Sign up for the group coaching, and I will see you on the inside. Until then, peace out.